What's happening, y'all? So today we're gonna be doing a review for the new Quadeca album, From Me to You. So like this album has to do with mountains. Let's just get straight into it. Alright. So it's 18 tracks, 15 practically an hour long. And with that being said, like I feel like it could be a little bit more shorter, maybe like cut 2 or 3 tracks out, and it could have been better. Also, like I feel like as good as the production is, I love the production. I feel like it could have been like, you know, a lot more smoother, more like less in your face tracks, because like the first half is just full of these like glitch hop in your face like boom 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 tracks, and I mean it's good and all, and it's a crazy bang. It's like Candles on Fire, Sisyphus, Can't You See. Even the interludes are in my like in your face, like it's like crazy, like it's grand and everything, like it's cool and all, but like it kind of it kind of wears off and overstays its welcoming for me. But you know, and I like the tracks with the features too. I'm kind of impressed with the features list here. Like we have JIDK, who had that I Was Very Bad record. I thought that was like one of the best records of the 2010s, to be honest. We have Played That Boy Zay from the, I know him more from the PAT, the verse that he spit on Denzel Curry's record, and I know, and Guapdad 4000, who is from that, I know him more from the Revenge of the Dreamers 3, his contribution to that compilation album. And I bring up the features list because that's like really impressive. Like Quadeca is like a YouTube rapper, and I don't really like that term though, but people like put them in a box like, oh, they'll never be mainstream. But look at him, he's got like features from like really big artists, and I know like DDG also had like Coil Ray on his album and all these other artists, like Blueface on his album, man. Like more and more like quote-unquote YouTube rappers like on that came from YouTube are actually like getting like mainstream like notoriety. Like of course like KSI, obviously Corpse Husband, like, and I actually like that. And let's just like get into the album though. But like I said, it's a little too long. I wish it was a little shorter, but I mean I don't mind it. And there's a lot of good one-liners too. Like I love the one-liners on this album. Something about I think he said something on Shaded of Us about how he's like a guilty pleasure, and he's Jaden Smith. And another line about like calling his haters Ben Shapiro. Like, that's really funny. I thought that was funny. And oh yeah, It's All a Game has one of the most introspective and like really mature verses from Quadeca, talking about his upbringing and how like, you know, he doesn't want to like fall off, and to do that like he has to please his audience, but he doesn't want to do like the things that like, you know, take all like, you know, that time to do that stuff. And it's just all like a game to him, this rap game, man. And like, so he's doing what he wants on this album, but hence why like the album is like less rippity rapidy, like the you know, the what his, you know, fan base really is knows him to be. And he's doing more like focusing on more production based, and I love that, man. Like this is like, you know, this kind of reminds me of like Igor from Tyler the Creator. Like he's not really like a rapper on that album like he usually is. He's more focusing on the production, and I love that. And also I love the theme of this album too, about mountains, about how like you're climbing this mountain. I feel like this album is basically like this mountain he's creating in his mind, and he's climbing this mountain trying to face all of his problems. Basically the mountain is like a culmination of all of his problems into one mountain, and he's trying to climb that stuff. And once he gets to the summit, which is the last 2 tracks, Summit Part 1 and Part 2, it just starts to like ease out. You know how all the songs before were like bangers, in your face, like just loud, noisy, glitchy, industrial. Then you get to Summit Part 2, and that's like, it's like really like a calm down from all of it. And also another thing I want to note out, I just realized Summit 2 loops straight back into the intro track, Coloyer. And it's like, you know what that means to me is like this mountain is practically endless. Like, this basically life. Like, once you finish like one heap of problems, you just get another, and it just loops, and that's like really deep. I like that. So this is, I feel like this is like a really big maturity for Quadeca as a rapper, as like just an artist in general. Like, he's not really even a rapper anymore. He's singing on this album, bro. Like, it's crazy. So I'm giving this like a strong 7 to a light 8. Thank you for watching. Peace.